Hello and welcome back to the Daily Run with Za, another video here. My name's Eliza Miron. Today's video is about how running every day changed my life. So I've been running every single day, haven't missed a day in over 18 and a half years. And so let's talk a little bit about who I was before I started running every day and how that kind of helped me get through life and what lessons that I've learned over the years, which, there's a lot to say, but in a 6-minute video, we can keep it short. So let's get into it. So to begin, I'd call myself a very shy kid. So definitely, I remember there was a time where there was construction workers at our house and I felt like I was too shy to go out and run. Like, why would I put on running clothes and run when there's people here, like, watching me? So the fact that I already have been running every day, it's like, well, I have no choice. I got to get out and run. So it kind of helped me break out of my barrier in some ways and allow myself to be seen. A lot of shy kids, they don't really want to participate or they stand on the sidelines. And running for me allowed myself to participate. So I started running every day when I was 16. I was a junior in high school, and I came from sitting on the benches at soccer games. I'm not good at all with any sort of ball sports. So, soccer games, I'd sit on the bench and eat gummy worms with friends. And, it got to a point where I'm like, eating all the snacks that the moms would bring before the games. I'd eat the snacks, but I'd never burn off the calories. It's like I'm just eating bagels and cream cheese and gummy worms sitting on the bench, like such a waste of time. I could be at home watching TV, like a normal teenager. So I just basically woke up one morning in the spring, just decided to go out and run. The next morning ran, maybe took a few days off, ran, I just felt like I needed to be doing something, and running was the most accessible to do. I didn't have to sign up for a gym. I didn't have to hire a personal trainer. I don't think my parents would have hired a personal trainer. It's as simple act as just getting out and running. So I started running, and there was also a part of me that just wanted to be good at something, and I wanted to work hard for something. And it doesn't, I know this desire would have to be in anybody, it doesn't have to be something huge that you accomplish, but it's like every day, just putting in the work little by little and just seeing where you end up. So when I first started running, going into my junior year of high school, I started on the cross country team, and I was the only girl on the cross country team, but, I just kind of wanted to see where my work would put me. So I wanted to just be good at something. My school was a big soccer fanatic. Everybody was good at soccer. I do not possess those skills. And I felt like running, I didn't have to rely on anybody else. I just had to rely on myself to put in the work. Just as simple as that, A plus B equals C. It's like, follow the coach's guidance and directions, do the work, and here's your outcome. So that is as simple as I wanted it. I didn't want to have to spend money on drills, off-season training, soccer, all that. It's like I just put all my eggs in one basket in the running. And pretty soon that wanting to be good at something kind of turned into a sense of purpose that I had every day. So, in high school, there's definitely a sense of feeling lost, unfocused, but definitely having running there for me and knowing, okay, I got to get it in my miles, I got to put in my time, I got to put in my training, even those, long Sunday days, you're sitting around the house possibly, and it's like, there was a purpose of every day that definitely for me, I needed. And I feel like, a lot of teenagers these days, without that sense of purpose, that's when we become distracted. We get into drugs, alcohol, hanging out with the wrong crowd. I came from a pretty small school. I was definitely rebellious myself, but it's probably good. I was in a small school, so I didn't feel, I guess, obligated to hang out with the wrong crowd. I mean, there wasn't really a wrong crowd. So, running definitely gave me that sense of purpose every day. And it's also, starting that run streak right away, basically when I started the cross country team when I was 16. they're developed a no excuses mentality. So already, 2 months in, I realized, oh, I've run every day for 2 months. Let's just see what happens. Let's go for a year. So, definitely on the days I did not feel like running, a lazy teenager, there were definitely days where I just said, I'm tired, all the excuses. And the fact that I already committed, I'm running every single day, that created this no excuse mentality. You wake up and you do it because that's what you signed up for. And then over time, running transitioned into this time of day that allowed me to connect with my emotions or my, things that happen throughout the day. So in a sense, running gave me that time where I wouldn't have had anywhere else, away from a situation, away from family, away from friends, that I was able to kind of process and connect with. So almost like a meditative experience without feeling the pressure and obligation of sitting and breathing and doing nothing, which can be kind of scary for, the younger generation. That's basically the beginning and how running kind of changed me early on and set up those healthy habits, set a very strong foundation for healthy habits. Early on, I would have to decline movie invitations, oh, sorry, friends, I have to get in my run. Certain things would definitely demonstrate that the run was more of a priority than socializing. So maybe that was just a sense of my character, how running became more of something very, a strong practice in my life early on. But, especially being a teenager, setting those healthy habits, if you set them now, hopefully, getting older and into the future, you've established those routines already that once you reach your 20s and 30s and 40s, it's like you know how to do it. So it's also the fact that running every single day, you're not going to run into, those overall unhealthy habits of not getting out and exercising, because we have the no excuse mentality. We get out there every single day. So this was just a quick video, that first year of what I learned and how it kind of shaped me and created me to be a different person, more focused, more energetic, more lively, and definitely more competitive, which, you can go a little extreme with competitive mindset, which I did in my marathon stage. But as a teenager, I think it's good to be competitive and have the ability to release your passion and your drive and your spirit. So that is the video for today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.